Graders, today we're going to do extra practice with converting and comparing liters and milliliters when we're dealing with capacity. You will need paper and pencil today to practice the problems alongside me. So please have that by you and we will get started. All right, so let's look at the first problem. Here they want to know which container has a greater capacity. So we have A and B. In A, the capacity is 2 liters, 40 milliliters. In B, it's 1,780 milliliters. Now, some of you might see this right away. If not, convert all your units to just milliliters. So convert this to milliliters and then see which one has a greater capacity. Okay, so what you realize is that this is the same as 2,040 milliliters. So when we look at the capacity, we can say A is greater than B because A is 2,040 milliliters, which is greater than 1,780 milliliters. Now there's a second part to this question. It's asking how much greater. So pause the video and see if you can figure out how much greater. Okay, so when you unpause, you then realize when you're comparing, you're subtracting, and you will get a difference of 260 milliliters. So container A is 260 milliliters greater than B. Okay, let's look at the next one. Here, it's asking how many milliliters more water are needed to make up 2 liters. Well, we're going back to knowing that 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So here's 500, here's 500. So we can say right here that these two containers equal 1,000 milliliters. So we need to, in order to do 2 liters, we need 2,000. So let's look at that. What are we left over with? We're left over with 500, and then we have another 100. So right now, how much water do we have? Okay, so then you're looking for the difference. And if you could see, if we already used 100 out of the 5, we are left with 400. So write down your work, and then we'll compare our solutions. Pause the video. Okay, so as you unpause the video, you realize that the total 2 liters is 2,000 milliliters. And here we have 1,000 plus 600, which is 1,600 milliliters. So we need to fill up 400 milliliters to reach that 2,000. Some of you might not have done a subtraction problem like this. You might have just counted 1, 2, 3, 400 more liters because you know all 4 containers would be 2 liters. Okay, great job. Let's keep looking at some other problems. So what I want you to do today, we have A through F. You're going to write all these problems down, show your work, and then I will go through each of the answers with you just to double check your work to make sure that you understand all of them. Okay, so pause the video, write all the problems down, and then unpause and we'll go through each one together. Okay, so if you unpause the video, you are ready to now check your answers with my solutions. Here, we had to convert 1 liter to 1,000 milliliters, and when you subtract, you get 680 milliliters. Remember, you could always check your work by adding 680 plus 320 to make sure you get 1,000. Okay, let's check out B. B was 2 liters minus 320 milliliters. So the 2 liters we needed to convert to 2,000 milliliters minus 320 milliliters. Now, a lot of you might have said, wait a minute, this is similar to problem A. All I had to do was add an extra liter, which is 1,000 milliliters. So when you compare your answers, here you'll have 680 milliliters because you are subtracting from 1 liter. And here you have 1,680 milliliters because you're subtracting from 2,000 milliliters or 2 liters. Okay, let's look at C if we see anything similar. C Now we have 2 liters minus 1 liter, 320 milliliters. So we're going back to another liter here. So we're back to 680 milliliters. Good job. Let's look at D. Okay, so for D, we're converting 1 liter, which is 1,000 milliliters, minus 8. And you will realize you have 992 milliliters. So if you were to count up to 1,000, that's what you would get. Okay, here we have 1 liter minus 40 milliliters. So we converted 1 liter to 1,000 milliliters minus 40 milliliters. And a lot of you might have noticed right away, using your number line, that that is 960 milliliters. And last, F. 9 liters is the same as 9,000 milliliters minus 455 milliliters, and we get 8,545 milliliters. Okay, boys and girls, you did a great job. We just wanted to continue practicing and converting and subtracting and milliliters and liters. We hope that you are finding success with your solutions. If you're still having problems, reach out to your teachers. We can plan a Zoom to help you to see where your mistakes are if you can't find them alongside with me. But reach out to your teachers if you're still having trouble converting and subtracting milliliters and liters. Have a great day, and we hope that you found a lot of success with today's extra practice.